Hey guys, if you watched my previous video, I'm back. And the last one was called the news. So,
boiling off and that
this is gonna be the space launch live right from my iPad. Alright, so they're gonna launch it in about 19 minutes. So here's some facts.
Did you see
And
what
we
he
just
did
talk
today
about
for
it.
you?
Okay. Alright, let's get right into it.
Very close to the launch site. Christian, what sort of update can you give us?
Like I said, let's get right into it.
Yeah, so we just had a presidential motorcade come by where we are. The president is expected to watch the launch with
There it is.
dignitaries, VIPs, and NASA Administrator Jim Bridenstine on the balcony right above us. I mean, I felt like I was back in Washington, D.C., where these motorcades, you see them all the time. Motorcycles coming in 2 by 2. It's a thunderous roar, almost like a rocket going off, Chris.
Exciting as we get closer and closer to this anticipated launch. And I would like to bring in another one of our experts right now, former astronaut and Columbia professor Mike Massimino. Mike, from your perspective, you've been there before. It's almost go time. It's looking like the launch is a go. What is going through the minds of our astronauts, Bob and Doug, right now?
They're pretty focused on getting off the ground. They're very excited about it, I'm sure. I got a note from Bob's wife, Megan MacArthur, very close friend of mine. You can see this plaque over my shoulder. Both Megan's name and my name are on that plaque. We flew together in space. She texted me last night and wanted everyone to know that the crew is in great spirits and ready to launch. They are absolutely 100% ready to go. But what's interesting here, I think, we're all sharing this feeling of, are we going to go or not? And it's a launch attempt. I used to tell my guests when they would come to Florida, plan a trip to Florida and maybe you'll see a launch because you never know if you're going to get off the ground or not. And that's what we're experiencing now. Weather, other systems issues. Luckily, it's not a systems issue. The crew's feeling great. It's just a weather issue, and hopefully that'll pass. But they're ready to go, thinking about what they need to do. Another thing that might come into play here is, if they have to come back. My first flight, I flew with a guy named Jim Newman who told me he never launched on time. He had 3 flights and he never launched on time. He was convinced we were going to be delayed, but sure enough, we got out there that day and we went. So you never know what's going to happen. Let's hope for the best and hope they get off the ground today.
Mike, now, of course, Bob and Doug will be the first to know whether or not they're going to go. How soon in time will we have that knowledge behind them? What sort of channels does it have to go to until it's made public, the decision whether or not to go?
I think it's going to be pretty quick. I don't think we're going to learn much later. We'll probably hear, I don't know if we're able to hear the feed to the spacecraft, but it's not going to be a secret, and it's going to be pretty obvious when they decide that they're going to scrub or go get the guys. So I don't think there's any reason to keep any of that secret. They know a lot of people have a stake in this, including the media and everyone watching at home, the families, everybody. So they're not going to keep it. They're not going to keep it. I think we're hearing everything. They give us all the information they can. It's a really tough call. But this is a lot of when I became an astronaut, this is what I learned a lot about was this, hurry up and wait kind of stuff that goes on. You think you're going to be flying and maybe not, and that was the way.
Hey guys, so we are not going to finish it because they cannot launch it today if you didn't already hear. So hopefully you didn't leave this video. If you didn't, that's great because you'd be watching me right now. But so they're going to launch it Saturday the 30th. So and today is Wednesday the 27th. So if you're watching this the 28th, the 29th, be sure to tune in. I'd be launching the video probably Sunday, so tune in Sunday the 31st, the end of actually tune in June 1st, and we'll be back. I'll be back for more. Alright guys, and if you didn't, I'm gonna name it hold on. I am gonna name it the Astronauts Video 2. All right. See you guys next time. Bye.